So on 21st May 2021, this journalist Tarun Tejpal acquitted in 2013 rape case. So Tarun Tejpal, the founder and former editor-in-chief of Tehelka, has been acquitted of all charges in the sexual assault and rape case of a junior colleague by the district and sessions court at Mapusa, Goa. He was accused of forcing himself on the woman against her wishes inside an elevator of the Grand Hyatt Bambolim, Goa on November 7 and 8, 2013 during the news magazine's official event, the Think 13 Festival. Now, the additional sessions judge Shama Joshi reserved her verdict in the 7 years old case last month. The trial was held in camera at Tejpal's instance. He was tried for committing offences punishable under IPC section 341 wrongful restraint, 342 wrongful confinement, and 354 which says sexual harassment, and 354 A subclause 1, clause 1, clause 2 demand for sexual favors, 354 clause B assault or use of criminal force to women with the intent to disrobe, 376 subclause 2 clause F person in a position of authority over women committing rape, and 376 subclause 2 clause K rape by a person in a position of control. Special Public Prosecutor Francisco Tavora, assisted by Advocate Cindiana De Silva, represented by Goa Police, while Advocates Rajiv Gomes and Amir Khan represented Tejpal. So the arrest part, which says on November 18, 2013, a few days after the incident, the victim complained to Tehelka, then managing editor, another acclaimed journalist, Shoma Chaudhary, the next day in a long email. Tejpal sent a formal apology to the victim in which he said, I apologize unconditionally for the shameful lapse of judgment that led me to attempt a sexual liaison with you on two occasions on November 7 and November 8, 2013. Despite your clear reluctance that you did not want such attention from me. He further wrote to Chaudhary in which he called the incident a bad lapse of judgment and awful misreading of the situation have led to an unfortunate incident that rails against all we believe in and fight for. The victim, however, insisted that an anti-sexual harassment cell be set up under the Vishaka guidelines to investigate the matter. Given that his apology presents an entirely different version from my testimony, example attempts to establish a sexual license took place as opposed to him sexually molesting me. I insist once again in the spirit of justice to constitute an anti-sexual harassment cell in accordance with Vishaka guidelines. Tejpal eventually stepped down as editor for 6 months to allow a fair internal inquiry. In the meantime, on November 22, 2013, the Goa police took suo moto cognizance of the allegations that had become front page news and registered a complaint. Tejpal alleged he was being framed and the case was a political conspiracy against him, especially since BJP was the ruling party in Goa. It may be noted that Tehalka and with it Tejpal shot to fame in 2001 with Operation West End, a sting that exposed the then ruling party NDA led by BJP corrupt defense deals, forcing the exit of BJP president late Bangru Lakshman and Defense Minister George Fernandez. Tejpal had started the news website along with journalist Anuradha Aniruddha Behel As for the sexual harassment case, Tejpal was arrested on November 30, 2013 after a local court in Goa rejected his anticipatory bail application. He was granted regular bail by the Supreme Court less than a year later in July 2014. In February 2014, the Goa Police Crime Branch filed a 2,846 page charge sheet against him. 3 years later, in June 2017, the Sessions Court allowed Tejpal application to conduct the trial in Canberra to protect both the parties' dignity, respect, and privacy. On September 28, 2017, the Sessions Court framed charges against him and the victim testified in March 2018. The prosecution has examined 71 witnesses and cross examined 5 defense witnesses in the case. The prosecution's case mainly rests on the victim's statements of her colleagues, and electronic evidence in the form of CCTV footage, emails, and WhatsApp messages. In August 2019, a Supreme Court bench of Justice Arun Mishra, Emma Shah, and B.R. Gavai Supreme Court rejected Tejpal's plea to quash the charges against him, terming the offense morally abhorrent and an assault on the privacy of the victim. The bench directed the Sessions Court to complete the trial within 6 months. The prosecution then filed a supplementary charge sheet in January this year, citing 10 more witness, witnesses. In March, the prosecution and defense arguments concluded arguments and the case was reserved for orders. That's all. Thank you.